Okay, so welcome to this video. I created this book and web APA 7th edition citing. So you can cite your books and your websites. So let's select book citation. Wonderful. Great. You have chosen to create a citation for a book. Please provide the images of the book cover and any relevant pages needed to extract the necessary information for an API 7th edition citation. These include details such as authors, publication date, publication year, book title, edition if applicable, and publisher. So let's upload the images. I took an images from a book of Swift. These are the 3 images I have taken with my iPhone. So we upload the images and I click on send and all the magic will be created, okay? So as you see, the title is iOS 13 Programming Fundamentals with Swift. This is the author. So this is the author, Newburgh M is correct. You can see here the author, Matt Newburgh. So then the year that is from this page, here is 2020. Then the iOS Programming Fundamentals with Swift, and the subtitle with a colon, here is, and then the subtitle Swift Xcode and Cocoa Basics. The 6th edition is from here, 6th edition, and the publisher, O'Reilly Media, that is from O'Reilly, and you can see here the author, copyright, registered, and here, published by O'Reilly Media. Okay, so now, so if you want to access this GPT to cite your books, if you are working in the academic or creating a book, links on the video description. Now let's see the theory on how to create this GPT, okay? Okay, so this tutorial is sponsored by myself. I'm creating this course, Create Your Custom GPTs for the GPT Store. The idea is to learn how to create strategic GPTs and use actions, acknowledge, to create agents to empower your business, company, project, okay? With building databases with strategic data. So we're going to build the strategic GPTs. Link to this course in the video description. Thank you. Okay, so this GPT is powered with Acknowledge, so I built a PDF. So this is the information that I built for the PDF. So I explain the in-text citations, how they work. I explain the parenthetical citation, the rule for citing multiple authors, the APA 7th edition guidelines. So for example, here is the guideline title, author name, department, university for citing as a student. But the important thing for this book citation is these instructions. Citing a book. Don't worry, all these PDF I'm going to left in the video description. So for citing a book, you will choose an author and list each author's last name and initials. For example, author with the initials, then author 2. This is the rules. If there are 2 authors, and there is a rule for et al. If there is 3 authors, if it's 1 author, you will put the author name only. When there are 3 authors or more, they will use author 1 and then et for all authors. Okay, so very important is to explain all the rules. Now I have created an original knowledge of 5 pages, but I need to write a lot more to explain better. So for citing a book, you will need the year, the title of the book. This is for the APA 7th edition, okay? The title of the book in italics. Then the edition in parentheses. And finally the publisher. You do not need to include the publisher, location, or databases where you retrieve it. And also the GPT works for citing a web page. So the idea is when the user select as conversation started When the user selects as conversation starter web page citation, it will run the instructions for web page. So here, if the user picks the conversation starter web page citation, okay, so for the instructions, you can use here the create or here the configure. I prefer always the configure because you have a lot of control and you can give specific instructions with your core ideas. Okay, so first, if the conversation starter speaks citing a book, this book citation, then ask the user to provide images of the book covers and pages to create and extract a reference list for a book citation API citation with the current fields extracted from the image. So it will extract the authors, the year, title of the book, edition, publisher, and then citing a web page. If the user picks for conversation starter web page citation, use web page citation, use citing web page. Okay, so if the user picks the conversation starter for web page citation, please, you will ask for the web page and extract the following fields: the author, the year, the title, the source, and the URL. This is still on experimental, but the working one that is working good is the book citation with vision. Okay, so thank you for seeing this video, and please implement all these learnings in your journey to empower your unique narrative.